Alright, so I have been informed that there has been a massive update for Princess Connect Redive. Obviously, in my last video, I went over that update. That was going to be a 3 GB update where they basically revamped a lot of the game. And they added a whole bunch of new things, bonuses added to the mana exchange. We had a new feature added, multi-rank up, which is going to be sick. We also have a new bunch of stamina stock being added for returning players, people that have not played for over 8 days or so. We'll allow them to collect up to 30 days worth of stocked stamina generated by the enchanted furniture in their guild house when they return. So there's a whole bunch of new stuff added to this update. So this is basically going to be me going over this entire update. There is a lot of stuff here, as you can tell. There's a ton of stuff, which is going to be including a lot of new features added, like Quickstart. We have adjustment made to Battle Arena and Princess Arena. We have 4x speed added. Free jewels can now carry over between platforms. So jewels that you do purchase on iOS, you can't take them over to Android. But jewels you earn in-game, for example, for clearing quest stages, collecting your daily missions, any kind of stuff that gives you free jewels that you can use to summon, those will be transferred on a single account. So you could take that from an iOS to an Android, no problem there. The only problem, of course, is that if you pay for something, you cannot transfer that between iOS and Android, which makes sense because you can't really transfer iOS payments to Android. It won't really mesh well, a whole bunch of legal stuff. I'm assuming that they can't really do that, but free jewels now can be carried over, which I think is cool. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start from the very bottom. A ton of stuff was added. We're going to go straight with the update announcement. So this is going to be everything that's going to be added. We have titles here as well. We have tags, and we have past parties. So the future updates is going to be a ton of new stuff. We have the new titles feature, which we'll be jumping into in a second. We have a new tags function, 4x speed to Battle Arena and Princess Arena, so you can basically just go through it as fast as you can. This is very useful for people who are trying to level up as fast as possible to the next highest rank. An example, when they do the resets on arena mode and you're at rank 15,000 and you're usually like a top 100 player, you'll be able just to 4x speed all of it, and it's going to make Princess Arena, especially Princess Arena, a lot more bearable, because Princess Arena, I mean, that would take like 2 to 3 minutes just by watching a simulated gameplay that you don't know if you're going to win or not, and it's very frustrating sometimes. Battle Arena, really, I never had that problem with it, but Princess Arena got so boring because of how slow it was. But with this new 4x speed function, I think it's going to be much more bearable. They made some adjustments to the functionality of the Battle Arena and Princess Arena, which I'll be showing here in a second. We have the new Quick Start feature. We have the new Guildhouse feature to improve furniture upgrading, the multi-rank up function to improve character enhancement, the stamina stock for returning players, which is obviously very good. New bonuses, the mana exchange, and now free jewels are shared across platforms. So this is probably one of the best updates that we've ever had, period. Just a ton of quality of life stuff. Titles, I think, are really sick, which we'll jump into first. So we'll go in order, go from titles into tags into the 4x speed. So titles are going to be a brand new feature. Now, if you were to open up your missions tab, you'll notice there is a brand new tab. We have the daily, the normal, and then now the title feature. Now, the title feature is going to be a brand new feature, which will be giving you titles for raising characters to 5 stars. They'll also be giving you titles for hitting higher rank levels, as well as getting certain Princess Arena wins or normal arena wins. If you get over 100, you get a golden title and all that stuff. So basically, it's just something extra to flare up your account, to make your account look prettier. If you head to your profile, for example, you can go ahead and click this little button right up here, which will allow you to change your title. Now, I have a ton of titles here. I have 197 out of 262. Now, obviously, I do want to probably try to get every single title in the entire game. That's going to be taking a lot of time because obviously I have to get a few characters like Ayumi and stuff that I'm missing. Who is this character? Yeah, Summer Suzume. So you literally cannot miss out on any character in order for you to get every single title. So this is more of a collector's purpose thing. There's nothing really here that gives you any kind of bonuses and damage or nothing. This is all for show. So I think currently I like to equip the hardest ones to get, which are usually limited characters, or what I would probably want to do is I wish they actually had a hit rank 1 in Princess Arena or hit rank 1 in Battle Arena, and it was like rank 1 Battle Arena, or just some kind of title like the Unstoppable Powerhouse, or just something cool like that, which notifies that you have hit rank 1 in your bracket before, which I think would be really cool. But for now, all they have is a win 100 times one, which I think probably looks the best one. The Conqueror of Multitudes, I think, is a really cool title. The Unstoppable Combatant as well, I think, is really sick. So I'm going to go ahead and keep these ones on. Next thing they did add was tags to the character list. So if you're going to head to the character list and we go to level here, we'll go ahead and click tagged. Now tagged, what you want to do is you're going to click on a character, and now you're going to be able to tag them. You see this little tag here? If you click a tag, basically you could tag this character as an important character that you want to use, or just, I don't know, something like that. So as you can see, I tagged the character, and now the character is going to be tagged, and they have a little star next to them and a little like bookmark basically. For example, you can tag characters that you know you're going to be using for clan battle next. You can also tag upcoming characters who will be getting their unique equipment soon that you want to make sure that you get. So you could tag them just to remember to get their unique equipment up and all that stuff. But I usually just like to sort it by level. That's usually how I have always done it. But tagging characters is definitely not a bad idea. So tag feature, just another little quality of life thing, which you can basically use for a lot of stuff. For example, I recommend using it for unique equipment or 6 stars, which I'm going to be talking about here in a second. Now, if you open up your quest tab, you'll notice that it is no longer called Sanctum Survey. It's now called Expeditions, and that is because there is a new thing coming, the Temple Trek. This is obviously going to be 6 stars. If people don't know, 6 stars is going to be coming within the next 6 months or so. So this is going to be preparing. This is going to be saying preparing for the next 6 months. So don't worry about this too much. But within the following 6 months, we will be getting 6 stars for characters Carol, Kokoro, and Pecorine. They will be the first 3 ones that will be receiving it. Very, very excited for that because 6 stars is going to be very explosive for the game. After 6 stars comes around, that's where the game really starts to pick up in terms of how good it is. In my personal opinion, I think right now this big quality of life improvement definitely makes the game more enjoyable, especially for PvP mode. But this is really, really cool. So Temple Trek is coming, which is confirming 6 stars will be here within the following 6 months or so. All right, next we're going to go ahead into the Guildhouse. Now, if you remember from the Guildhouse, you only could upgrade one thing at one time, but now they have added a feature where you're able to upgrade multiple things at once. So you can go ahead and do this, bam, bam, bam. Now, obviously, a lot of people were actually very annoyed from this before because actually, Karen, I gotta move this out the way. Can I grab you? There you go. All right, so now you're able to upgrade multiple things at once. Once again, just another quality of life improvement that they did not have before, which was you only could upgrade once at one time. Now you can do multiple at a time, so I think that's really, really cool. So just another quality of life improvement to the game, making the game more enjoyable. Now, if we head to the mana exchange in the menu, if we go to menu here, we go to Jewel Shop, and then we go to mana exchange here. We have new features in here, which will allow us to get bonus grotto attempts too. So if we go ahead and click this, if we use 10 jewels here, we have a chance to get, let's go ahead and buy more 9 sets to get grotto attempts. So we buy 9 more sets, bam. For example, I really don't recommend doing this, but you can get extra grotto attempts per day for this. So there we go. We got +1 here. So now we have ×1 extra grotto attempts. So for example, if I were to head to grotto right now, and I don't know, let's just go ahead and do mana. I'll now have 3 attempts today rather than 2. So that is going to be very good, especially if you don't feel like paying money to grab the extra grotto attempts. Which I usually recommend doing whenever they come around with the ×2 up for grotto. I think it's definitely worth it. But you can do that if you want to, and you'll get an extra grotto attempt instead of 2. You'll be able to get 3. And then the more that you purchase from the mana exchange, you'll be able to get more grotto attempts, which I think is really cool. Definitely a feature I don't think many people are going to be using, but it's nice to get the extra grotto attempts, especially if you don't feel like paying. You pay the 180 jewels, and you get 1 more grotto run every day. I don't know. It might be worth it to some people. To me, I don't think it's that worth it, but it's a nice little quality of life thing that they added. Now, speaking of quality of life, they finally added ×4 to Princess Arena. As you could tell, I have not played Princess Arena in quite some time. I'm still at rank 4,340. So this is the brand new feature that they were talking about, this refresh in whatever clock. I think this clock is about, that looks about a minute or so. So they have that clock here. Well, this actually looks slower, like 45 seconds-ish, around there, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, in order for you to refresh the players. So what you could do is you could check enemy parties here, and it'll be able just to give you a brief overview of enemy parties that are currently available that you could fight. I don't think you could click on them, but you're able to see what stars they are, what levels for every single enemy parties here, so that you don't have to check every single one of their parties here. It actually tells you everything here instead of you having to click through and check every single party. What you could do is you could just go here and then you click check enemy party, and now you'll be able to see everyone here, which I think is really cool. So now I'm going to go ahead and jump into a run here. I'm just going to bring a random team because these guys are level 64 and they're going to lose anyways because I'm level 125. But now we have this brand new feature, the ×4 speed. We'll go ahead and click that, which is basically the equivalent of dungeon modes ×4 speed, which is obviously going to make things go very fast, as you can see, and it's going to go very rapidly. depending on how fast we melt them. But yeah, look at that. So that took literally less than 3 seconds to watch. But in reality, if we were to watch that in ×2 speed like we are normally used to doing, that would take in way more time. So we'll go ahead and do that in Princess Arena. Now let's head to Battle Arena, where I am in rank 778. Let's go against just, I don't know, one of these random teams, and I'm going to be bringing a team to try to counter them. Let's go for a magical team here. Let's go Miyako here. Where's Miyako? My Miyako. And then I'm going to go a magical team just to melt them. We're going to go Summer Carol. I'm going to be going Kyoka. We're going to be heading up with Goakari, and then I think we'll head with near Yui like that. So we're going to go ahead and try this team. Miyako should be fine as an only tank, but here we go. There is the ×4 mode. As you could tell, much faster than the normal ×2. If you've seen the difference, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then we'll go ahead and win this, beat this person up. And yeah, so that was much faster. If you were to sat and watch that, that would have taken like 24 seconds around there to watch. But we got that done within less than 6 seconds or so. So definitely a very big improvement to the game's overall quality when it comes to PvP mode. So yeah, that is probably one of my personal favorite updates that they have added in quite some time. And then that pretty much covers everything. We'll have to run into a multi-rank up really quickly. So now multi-rank is going to allow you to not have to start someone at rank 1. So if you want to upgrade someone starting from rank 1, it won't have to take 20 years to get them from rank 1 to... So for example, if I wanted to upgrade my Mafuyu here, if I were to click rank up and I were to click max, it would show me that I could take her up to whichever rank that I want to. So for example, if I wanted to bring my Mafuyu up to, I don't know, rank 9 for some reason, then I could click OK, and then it will take her up to rank 9. Or you could just click max, and it'll instantly max out from rank 1 to rank 11. But before, what you would have to do is you would have to click rank up, and then you'd have to click OK, and then you have to watch the screen go through, and then guess what? You'd have to rank it up, then you click OK, and then you click rank up again, and it took so long. But now they added this feature where you could just max it out and do it instantly, and which I think is really cool. So I'm glad that they did end up adding that. I think that's a very cool feature. I'm also going to go ahead and get my Mafuyu up to 4 stars as well. Why not? Let's go ahead and give this in the video. 4-star Mafuyu, nice, glad to see it. There we go, sick. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything that's going on in this update. Just a ton of quality of life improvements that I'm very happy that they ended up making, because honestly, this improves the game so much for a lot of players who just thought the game was too slow, unoptimized, etc. And one more thing we want to check out is if we head to 22-14, if we were to like pass parties, for example, there's this brand new feature called Quickstart, which now I could just go ahead and click use, and then click use, and it will instantly give me the party that they currently have. Obviously, you have to have every single character here, but you can just go ahead and click use, and it'll just give you that party instantly without having to copy the team into your thing and then go ahead and paste it. Now you're just able to click use, and it'll instantly copy it. So I think that's really cool. Everything in this update is beautiful. They're doing everything great so far. I mean, I'm super happy with the state of the game. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, everyone.